Hello. I thought I'd find you here. You may remember me, or you may not, but just in case you don't, I am D.I. Courtney, and unfortunately, today, I am here to arrest you on possession of suspicious items with the intent to distribute. You do understand? Okay. To start off with, I am going to have to handcuff you. If you're okay to turn around for me, I'm just going to have to put these on. Okay? I'll be as gentle as I can. Yep, just turn around. Try to remain calm. I'm just going to unlock these. Okay, just put your hands together. Thank you. I'm just going to do the other side. Okay. How does that feel? Feels okay? Okay, good. So, just to let you know, you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention, when questioned, something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand? Okay, good. So, next what I need to do is a brief pat down, alright? Just going to pop these gloves on. You have been a person of interest for quite some time now. We have had some anonymous tips, surveillance, and quite frankly, I think your luck has just run out. Sorry about that. Okay. So, if you're okay, just to stand it nice and straight. Before we begin, do you have any objects on yourself that may be harmful to myself or to you? Okay, that's good to know. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off in the collar area. I'm just going to check around the back of your neck here. Just going to go across your shoulders. Okay. Just going to come down your arms. Check around the cuff. Okay. I'm going to come to your left side. I'm just going to check around the chest area now. And just around your waist. You will have to remove that belt once we take you into custody. Okay, I'm just going to come down your leg. To the other side. I'm just going to put my hands in your pockets, so just to confirm, no sharp objects or anything that may harm me. Okay, good. see that you don't have any shoes on. We will take you back inside to get those before we leave. So what's going to happen now is we're going to take you down to the station where Officer Diaz is going to calmly get you checked in. So all we ask is for you to remain as calm as possible. We know how overwhelming these situations can be. Okay, so we'll get you sorted and I'll see you back down at the station. Okay? Alright, I'll see you shortly. Yep, if you just want to come forward here. Hello, I'm Officer Diaz and I'm going to be getting you checked in today. Alright, how are you feeling? Okay? Okay, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to get you all processed, so just sit tight. This won't take too long. Okay, so you've been brought in on suspicion of possession with the intent to supply. Do you understand this charge? Okay. Yep. So just to let you know, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Okay, so I'm not here to judge, I'm just a middle person that's just here to get you processed. Alright? So, you know, this is just standard procedure. We'll get through it one step at a time. So we just need to go through some details with you first, some personal details. I want you to answer as clearly as possible. If you don't understand anything, please let me know. Alright? Start off nice and easy. What is your full name? First, middle and last. Okay. And your date of birth. Okay. What is your current address? How long have you been at this address? Okay, that's fine. Alright, have you been arrested before? Yes, okay. And can you tell me when? And what was the reason for the arrest? To ask you to be as specific as you can. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so just so you know, you're not being charged just yet. We are in the early stages of the investigation. D.I. Courtney will explain further during the interview process. Okay, so before we go any further, I do need to ask you some questions about your health and well-being. Okay, do you at the moment have any physical or mental health conditions we should be aware of? Yep, so that does include anxiety, chronic illnesses, or anything that might affect you during your stay here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Are you currently taking any medication? If so, what is the dosage? Yeah. Okay. And when was your last dose? This morning, okay. Okay, do you have any allergies? Food, latex, anything at all? Okay. Okay. Have you eaten anything in the last 24 hours? Drunk anything? Alcohol? Energy drinks? Okay. Okay. Do you feel safe right now? Any discomfort? Stress? Yeah. Just a little bit of anxiety. Yeah, that is quite normal here, very understandable. Okay, but if it does get worse, shortness of breath, heart palpitations, please let us know. Okay? We are here for your well-being as well. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to take your fingerprints. Okay, so I do need to put on some gloves for this process. I can't actually see your fingerprints in the system, so we'll get them in this time. Okay, so we'll start off with your left hand. So if you just want to put it on this pad here. Okay, and I'm just going to scan at the same time. So first we'll start off with your left thumb. Okay, index, middle finger, ring finger, and your pinky. Okay, and now right hand. Yep. Okay, right thumb, index, middle finger, yep, ring finger, and pinky. Okay. Okay, that's all in the system now, so you won't have to do that again. Hopefully there isn't another time you're here anyway. Okay, so for our custody records, I'm going to have to take some facial measurements now as well. Have you ever had this done? No? That's fine. I'm just going to get my tape here. So, if you're okay, just to look straight forward at me. Try to keep the expressions at a minimum. Okay, so first I'm just going to do the length. Just get this together. Okay. Just gonna go here. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, now I'm just going to do the width. So I'm just going to come across your forehead up here. Okay, it's quite a long, well, quite a wide forehead here. It's about 8 inches. just going to do your chin. About 4 inches. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to do your cheek. Just going to do the other side. Okay. Both cheeks, about 7. Okay. Yep, just going to come down your nose now. Just going to wrap this back up. We have everything that we need for the moment. So dear Courtney will come and grab you from your cell shortly, take you through the interview process. So I suggest you really think about what you're going to say, okay? I would advise telling the truth. Alright, well, thank you for being so cooperative. So I ask for, and I'll see you soon. Okay? Okay, bye now. Hi and welcome. If you'd just like to take a seat, please, we'll get started. Okay. You ready? Okay, good. Drink or anything? Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's begin the interview. Time is 21:46. This is Detective Inspector Courtney. I am here with Officer Diaz. The individual is seated across from us. If you're going to state your name. Okay, thank you. Currently under arrest for possession of suspicious items with the intent to distribute. All right, so you don't have a solicitor present at this time, do you? No. Okay. So you've chosen to proceed without one for now. All right. Okay, I think we should just start simple. Where were you earlier this evening between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m? Be specific if you can. Alright. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, any more details to add? Need as much information as possible. Okay. And if we called this person, they would be able to confirm you were with them between these hours. Okay. Okay. Are you able to give me the full names? If you know them. You do? Okay. We will be checking. Yep. And the last name? Do you know the age of this person? A rough estimate? Okay. And you said you was with 2 other people. What are the names? What are the names? Okay. And ages of these 2? Okay. Are you able to check up on this? Yeah. Get them sent to reception. Okay. Okay, so we're going to check up on this information that you have provided us so far. And what exactly were you doing in this area? Was it social, work related, or something else entirely? Okay. Are you able to provide us with a little bit more information? Okay. Did you get all that? Okay, good. Good, just checking. Okay, so we found a significant amount of cash and suspicious items packaged in a manner consistent with distribution. Do you care to explain that? Okay, you've already chosen not to have a lawyer present, so we're going to need answers. Can you explain that? I'm just trying to make this as easy as possible for all of us involved. Okay. Okay, and what about the money? Is it a large sum? How much? Yeah, how much was that? Okay, so we managed to find around £10,000 in cash. Can you explain that for us? sold your car. What car do you have? Yeah, what car was it that you sold? Okay. And what make? Model. Okay. Do you know who you sold it to? Okay. And what about the suspicious items that we found? Okay. Okay, do you really expect us to believe all that was for personal use? Do you understand the weight of the situation you're in right now? Okay, because I feel like you don't. Okay, so we do have CCTV footage of a nearby shop. Yeah, the co-op on Main Street. So we have CCTV footage of you. It shows you, I believe, it shows you meeting someone in a parked vehicle. Yep, starting to jog your memory, is it? Okay, do you care to explain? Yeah, we'll be able to get the CCTV footage for you. Yeah. Who was the person in the parked vehicle? Okay, and do you know them personally? Okay. What was exchanged during the meeting with the person in the parked vehicle? You can save us both a lot of time by just being honest. Okay. Okay. Have you dealt before? Or is this your first time? Or is it just your first time being caught? Can you tell me about the packaging? Whose idea was it? Yours? Someone higher up? Okay. I'm just getting the feeling that you're not being quite honest here. Can you tell us a name? Was the idea of the packaging yours, someone else's? If it was someone higher up, give us a name. Just give us a name. Last name? tell us, are you working alone, moving these items, or do you have help? You don't strike me as the mastermind here. Are you working alone, or with someone else to move the packages? Mm-hmm. Keep going. Okay, just come a little bit closer. Listen, you've got a record. Small stuff, petty stuff, but this is serious. This is prison time, unless you give us something useful. You can either help yourself or stay quiet and take the fall alone. It's entirely up to you. Now, who supplies you? All you have to do is simply give us a name. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is it just one supplier? How often do you meet them? Once a week? Twice a week? 7 times a week? Okay. Around 2 to 3? Okay. Is it set days or when you run out of supplies? Okay. Where does the handoff take place? Mm-hmm. Okay. Last chance. Is there anything else you want to add before we end this interview? Anything you think we might have missed? Anything you might not be totally honest with us? Now's your chance. Okay, I'm listening. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we're done here. Time is 22:12. We'll be in touch when CPS has reviewed your case. Just turn this off. Okay. You can take them back to themselves now. Yeah? Okay. Alright. Officer Diaz is going to take you back to your cell now. So we'll see you soon.